And we're back with more Resident Evil 2. Leon Strife in the basement of a police station somewhere. And Leon needs to shoot more zombie dogs and other zombies and more stuff. So let's do that thing.
Oh wait, that's right, I came in here to turn the power on.
Alright. Oh yeah, it's this thing.
Uh-huh. Damn, everything looks so pretty. I just can't get over how pretty everything looks now.
I think this would have been one of those things that would have bugged us, I'm sure, going forward. Because I know you mentioned it like a week or 2 weeks ago when you started seeing this, and I was kind of like in my usual
Well, I mean, it's always bugged me, especially like if you saw how pixely looking Dino Crisis was.
Yeah.
You should see it now.
Mm.
It looks freaking amazing now.
Yeah, and knowing what I know, I was kind of waiting like a week. I was just not like, I was like, I'm like, no, we still got time to do it because this won't be uploaded for a good 4 weeks, 3.5 weeks or whatever, you know. So it's like we've got the time, and last time we recorded this, we beat both situations in one session each. And hello. Well, that stopped me dead in my tracks.
Sorry about that. When I saw the uniform, I thought you were another zombie.
Who are you?
Ada Wong.
And what are you doing here?
I'm looking for some guy named Ben. He's one of those reporter types, always looking for us. I heard he was locked up in the cell block, only there's a wrecked car barring the entrance. I've been trying to find another way and... If we work together, we can move this thing. Give me a hand here, will you?
Oh, she's already got him whipped. That's pretty crazy.
Well, I mean, some woman in a tight red dress comes up to you and, you know, is really pretty. What would you do?
Probably the same thing.
Uh-huh.
Men are stupid.
You guys understand why I'm mixing so many of the herbs like this, right?
Free health.
No.
And inventory space.
That's exactly it.
Hey, no,
Inventory
wait!
management.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna pick it up, I'm gonna conserve the space it takes for it to occupy.
Mm.
I'm gonna try to, whatever I pick up, I'm trying to make it take up as little space as possible.
But yeah, it figured to me that it was like, if we did Claire B and Leon B in this new fancy looking thing, it would be kind of strange to contrast it to the old one. Because that was what I was originally planning. It's like, we'd already done it. Why do we need to do it again? But I was like, we got the time.
You must be Ben.
Yeah, we do
right?
have the time.
Get up, now. What do you want? I'm trying to sleep here. Is this the guy?
I love Leon trying to play
Ben,
bad cop. It's
You told
adorable.
the city officials that you knew something about what's been going on, didn't you? What did you
And who the heck are you?
I'm trying to find my boyfriend. His name's John. He was working for a branch office of Umbrella based in Chicago, but he suddenly disappeared 6... I heard a rumor that he's here in the city.
I don't know anything. And even if I did, why would I want to tell... Okay, I say we leave him in there. Does anyone know where they put the key to this cell? I have it right here, officer. But I'm not about to leave this. Those zombies aren't the only things crawling around out there. What was that? Like I said, I'm not leaving this cell. Get out of here before you lead it right to me. Hey, I'm not going anywhere. I'm the only cop left alive in this building. What? Look, if you want to live, then you're gonna have to leave with me. But do you even know how to get out of the city? There's a kennel in the back of the building. Inside the kennel is a manhole. Go through and it'll lead you to the sewer entrance, but it won't be...
All right, I'm going.
Alrighty.
Yay, a manhole opener.
I
Otherwise
mean,
known as a gigantic crowbar. I mean, it's a sound plan.
yeah.
Stay safe in a prison cell where the zombies can't get you, but... zombies are resilient and desperate. When they want something, they'll get it.
Should I kill zombie dogs or should I just leave them?
Do they come back?
They don't come back, but there's a chance that they could break out of the cage.
I'll definitely kill the spider. Oh. Ah, you suck. Ow! How many freaking...
I was about to say bite me, but then I realized it already did.
Yeah. Like, how many limbs do I gotta shoot off before you go away?
Okay, there are... I think I've got 3 plugs.
Yay, look at the blue herb, it looks so pretty. It looks like those trees in some of the forests of Lagaya.
Yeah, I've got 3. So what I'm gonna do is... I think I'm not ready to save yet. I'm actually also doing something like to try to help my score. I'm keeping my save total down. I was saving a lot in our first run through.
Yeah, because I kept being worried about the thing crashing on us. Which it didn't end up happening.
No, because... Well, it wouldn't have happened then either because my emulator didn't crash. It was the plug-in. That's what was causing the crash. We had installed a new plug-in to help improve my graphics quality and like to help upscale it. And the plug-in wasn't playing nicely with my graphics card. So anytime I tried to stream it in Discord, it would cause a crash.
Ada? I don't think I've introduced myself yet. My name's Leon. I'm with the RP.
So in the midst of fixing it, ended up updating like every freaking driver my computer had. And all this other stuff.
You think we can get upstairs through this shaft? Give me a boost. I'll go and check.
Yay, now it's Ada time. Ow!
I heard them. If I go down there to where Sherry's elevator goes, it'll just be shotgun shells, so I'm not gonna bother.
Mm. Hi, I'm from I told you to get our fucking quota in the other day, and you forgot how to. And I'm like, well, no, you didn't put the right paperwork in. We need the TPS reports, and they always say those are important. And I'm like, no, you didn't do it right. You're dumb. Get it done now, or we're gonna flood this place, and it's gonna smell like shit. And stuff. Not one of my better sides, but I try.
Yeah, you try.
Yeah. And remember, kids, trying is half the battle. Or wait, is it knowing? It's knowing is half the battle.
Knowing is half the battle.
But trying is still
Where'd
important.
the water go?
Probably where the blood went.
Oh my god, it's clear. Not like murky.
It's an interesting effect, I'll give it that much.
Kind of invisible.
Oh man, it's invisible water. Should we drink it?
Oh.
What if we turn invisible too? Then we could go rob a bank. Not really. Remember, just because you're invisible doesn't mean you don't make any noise. I'm pretty sure people have thought of that.
Leon, can you hear me?
Ada, did you find anything?
Right here.
Ow, you hit me in the face.
Hey, I can't reach the ventilation hole. I'm going to have to find another way around. I'll catch up.
What? Ada, wait!
I mean, she did just help you. Yay! I got a club key. Speaking of cards, I went through the rigmarole of setting up a D&D campaign, and one of the places I'm going is a casino, or a place that would have casinos, and I was thinking of all these casino games to do. And the problem with all this stuff is you have an idea, but how do you turn it into an actual campaign with actual rules? And I was able to turn, like, playing a card game, like 5-card draw or something. It's like, you instead of cards, what you do was roll a certain die. And however you rolled would be what die you get. So if, say, you rolled a 9, you'd get a 9. If you rolled a 2, you got a 2. If you rolled a 1, you could roll to see if you'd have an ace, or you could roll to see if you'd get a jack, king, or queen. So rather than us doing a thing where we're just playing normal cards, now you have the characters actually playing as if the cards themselves were the die that they were rolling. I thought that was a unique way of doing, to keep it integral to the spirit of D&D without it being, oh, we're just playing a totally different... It's like trying to play D&D and you say, no, we're playing Monopoly today. Yeah. No, I thought it was an interesting idea, because that turned into, how do you do Texas Hold'em? Well, how do you do Blackjack? How do you do stuff like Keno? Roulette, all that stuff. And I was like, oh, you can actually turn anything into a cool idea if you think hard enough about what you're doing. I don't, obviously it'll come down to execution, but hey, look, dead people, they won't come back to life. Oh. Guess I spoke too soon.
Why didn't they?
Uh-huh.
That's unsettling. They were supposed to.
Yeah. Weird. Was there a hidden easy mode that I wasn't aware of?
No. There was a... That's 2 instances now I've been... that something's not gone the way it's supposed to.
I mean, I'm not gonna say no. I mean, fun glitches are fun because they're weird glitches. I'm not gonna say no. I think the funniest thing I remember was watching a Game Grumps episode. They were in Super Mario World, the Vanilla Dome. There was a spot where you have to go underneath with a bunch of Cheep Cheeps, and you're doing some water and a cave, and you like get. I think you get a cape and stuff, and you go around and you use a P switch to kind of maneuver your way through the level. Well, they're trying to run through it, and they basically just fall through the floor for like 5 or 10 seconds. And it's like, what even is this? And then it fixes itself, and I'm like, okay. So as long as a glitch doesn't kill the game, it doesn't harm anything. It's just weird, because I haven't seen any blood. We didn't see any water. We haven't seen a liquor that jumped through the window. We didn't see
The blood
those
has
guys.
been, like, really, really transparent, like...
Yeah. And my guess is you're able to see it better than I do because my vision level sucks. A Watchman's Diary. Also, that guy's the Watchman. He's dead, and here's his gun. Hooray.
Alright, so...
I shall take this Magnum, and I will call him Jim.
I never read the Secretary's diary either.
Hooray! We can read it.
Okay, let's go for it. April 6th. I accidentally moved one of the stone statues on the 2nd floor when I leaned against it. When the chief found out about it, he was furious. I swear the guy nearly bit my head off, screaming at me to never touch his statue again. If it's so important, then maybe he shouldn't have put it out in the open like that. April 7th. I heard that all the art pieces from the chief's collection are rare items, literally worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't know which is the bigger mystery. Where he finds those tacky things, or where he's getting the money to pay for them. May 10th. I wasn't surprised to see the chief come in today with yet another large picture frame in his hands. This time it was a really disturbing painting depicting a nude person being hanged. I was appalled by the expression on the chief's face as he leered at that painting. Why anyone would consider something like that to be a work of art is beyond my comprehension. And then this is what I just picked up. August 11th. I finally had the chance to see blue skies for the first time in ages, but it did little to lift my spirits. I was reprimanded by the chief for neglecting my duties while I was up on the clock tower. There's only one thing I still don't understand. The chief seems to be more concerned about the fact that I was up on the tower rather than that I was neglecting my duties. Why was access to the tower prohibited in the first place anyway? September 5th. I recently talked to the old man who works in the scrapyard out back. His name is Thomas. He's a quiet man and really seems to enjoy chess. He even went so far as to design a special key and lock engraved with chess pieces on them for one of the doors in the disposal yard. We made plans to play chess tomorrow night. I can't help but wonder how good he is. One thing that's been bothering me about him is the way that he's always scratching himself. Does he have some sort of skin disease, or is he just rude? September 9th. Thomas was a much better player than I had imagined. I used to think of myself as a fairly decent player, but he did a pretty good job of humbling. About the only thing I imagine that could match his skills in chess is his appetite. All the guy did was talk about food throughout the entire game. He sounded fairly healthy, but he didn't look quite right. I wonder if he's okay. September 12th. I was supposed to play another game of chess with Thomas, but we had to cancel it because he hasn't been feeling too well. He stopped by to see me, but I told him to go back and rest since he literally looked like the Walking Dead. He insisted that he was just fine, but I could tell he was really having problems. Come to think of it, I haven't been feeling too good myself lately. Okay. So, now we're all caught up.
Alright. And we have a big fucking gun. I know that Doom tries to call it the Bioforce gun or something weird like that. Nah, we know what it's called.
There's also, I didn't show everybody this, but there's actually some ammo hidden back here. I just don't ever come back and pick it up.
Barker doing his best zombie impression in the background.
Oh, you can hear that?
Yep.
I was hoping my mic was drowning it out or not picking it up, but oh well.
This room's seen better days.
You just gotta remind me when we go through this as Claire to pick up my lighter before we come here.
Hmm.
Because I always forget and then have to go run to an items box to go get it.
Plop.
Alright, so now that I've got this, it's back up to the 3rd floor. And I think... I mean... Before I go to the 3rd floor, I could just take a detour and develop that film really quick.
That's good.
Because there's a really short way to get there through this office. It's actually shorter to go this way than it is to go through the other 2 hallways. It would be if Leon would turn around the right way.
Yeah, I was starting to feel a little bit of bleh, so I took a little bit of caffeine. Hey, he's dead.
Pictured in front of the Arucus Taylor, regressed into a zombie within 2 hours. Subject repeatedly complained about severe agitation of the epidermis, in addition to feelings of nausea. This happened up to the moment he lost consciousness. Picture by R. Lambert.
So yeah, hopefully a little more, not a crazy amount of caffeine. I take these caffeine, of all things, caffeine breath mints that I found called Vital Energy, or I think it's Vitter, V-I-T-E-R. They're only 40 milligrams a piece, So, trying to, now that the Wild are in the off season, I'm gonna try and not like go nuts with caffeine like I normally tend to.
Uh-huh.
So here's hoping I can get to sleep on good terms, because Friday night I did not sleep well at all because I was dealing with D&D, and I just overcaffeinated and didn't sleep and didn't stream and just felt like shit all Saturday.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I think?
So
I'm gonna clog up my inventory a little bit.
all of the guns, all of the guns, all of the guns.
That's because I'm getting ready. I'm just getting ready to get through the next little chunk all at once.
Yay. But yeah, sometimes like it's one of those weird things, like even if you're super caffeinated, you just fall asleep and it doesn't even bug you, and then the next day is just like normal. But then there are those days that are just like, nope, I'm awake at 5 o'clock in the morning and I haven't slept, and oh fuck. Or it's one of those days where you slept for 2 hours, but then you have like the rest of like the 6 to 10 hours you'd normally sleep, and it's like, ah! So I had one of those days. I slept for like 3 hours, stayed up watching some guy play some randomizers, and then I was like, oh, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. What do I do? Oh, I'll play Odin Sphere. Yay.
Geez, maybe it would have been faster if I'd gone back to the lobby. Just climbed up the ladder. Oh well, this is where I needed to go anyway.
Yep. Oh.
This just means that when Claire has to come through this hallway eventually, there's going to be zombies in it.
Great. Free food.
Oh, stop.
Lunch picnic. Business trip. Ugh.
Okay. For
Yeah,
Claire,
that's what
there's
they're...
always a liquor up here.
Yeah, there was one that one time that really just fucking destroyed you that one time, and
Uh-huh. It was
I think it was just like an aim. It was an aiming issue or something.
It was something. I don't remember.
Oh, I know. A bunch of small cogs and we'll meet a big cog. There we go.
The opposite. There was a bunch of big ones and we needed a small one.
Aha. A giant hole in a door. This won't be mean at all. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not jumping down like a moron.
Wait a minute.
Moving on.
Why am I not jumping down? Leon is supposed to jump down from here.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Is there another way down there?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I was like... I was like, all those weird little glitches that didn't cause any problems all game, and then this one does. Like, whoops. At least we got to see his pretty face with all the pretty graphics now.
Yeah. See, that's the thing, because Leon doesn't need to be in the police station anymore now that he's got that plug. And that was a shortcut down to where he has to go.
Yeah.
So...
I'm gonna say some weird shit with the system is just, we can't handle all the pretty graphics. We can't let you jump down the thing without doing the thing. But it also reminds me of those, there's a lot of flags in certain... Oh.
hope I
Hear
don't.
it?
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, thank God. There. Okay, good. I mean, I heard the music going. I thought that was a tip-off to it, but... But yeah, there are some games that do the thing where you have to talk to a specific NPC to do a certain bit of dialogue, to do a thing, just to open the thing. Like, if you're trying to galaxy brain it like 2 or 3 steps ahead, and you think, why have I not opened the thing to go to the next dungeon? It's like, I didn't talk to this person in this town to do the thing! Or you have to specifically be told, hey, this is the code you need. You can't just take the code. We need to give you the code before you can take the code. That sort of thing.
Wouldn't be Code Veronica by any chance, would it?
Unless her code is 2236, probably not. I didn't want to use the 75309 joke again, so I didn't.
No, that one was actually funnier.
Yeah, I know, but
no, I mean the 2236. That was actually funnier.
Hooray! Yeah, because sometimes you use a joke and it becomes a thing, and it's just like, nah. It's like nailing callbacks. It's a time and a place.
Uh-huh.
Is it weird that I just suddenly started thinking of donuts? Now I want a donut.
See, oh god.
Ah! No, I need donuts. Oh. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, he's gone. Oh, donut! No. I swear, bosses at LEGO give you donuts from Dunkin' one time and then it starts messing with your brain chemistry. And now every time you go to work, you keep thinking, where are my donuts? And you forget they do it for being nice, not because it's not free. 'Cause buying stuff is not free. Nothing is free in life. Oh, we're back. Oh, we're back here. Uh-oh.
That little
Poke!
that vent on the wall is where I was supposed to pop out of.
Oh.
From jumping down that chute. And for some reason, he wasn't jumping down the chute.
Well, we didn't save him in time. Oh, boy.
We weren't going to anyway.
Nope. This poor reporter. He's dead.
Ben!
Oh, that's his name.
Come on, answer
Ben!
Damn! I don't believe this. I almost got the story. Ben. Bitter irony. The chief of police, a co-conspirator.
Look how neat the memos look.
Get that scum. Make him pay. Hang in there, Ben. Oh, my
Yeah, he's
chest.
hanging alright.
It's burning.
Hanging on by a thread.
That thread's about to get snipped.
Oh. No, I think that thread has poked out of his body and caused severe physical and emotional trauma. Oh.
Ooh. To Brian Irons, chief of the Raccoon City Police Department. We've lost the Mansion Lab facility due to the actions of the renegade operative Albert Wesker. Fortunately, his interference will have no lasting effects upon our continued virus research. Our only present concern is the presence of the remaining STARS members, Redfield, Valentine, Burton, Chambers, and Vickers. If it comes to light that the STARS have any evidence as to the activities of our research, dispose of them in such a manner that it would appear to be purely accidental. Continue to monitor their progress and make certain their knowledge does not go public. Annette will continue to be your contact throughout this affair. Signed, William Birkin. Again, to Irons. I've deposited the amount of $10,000 US to the account for your services this term as per our agreement. The development of the G virus scheduled to replace the T virus is near completion. Once completed, I am certain that I will be appointed to be a member of the executive board for Umbrella. It's imperative that we proceed with extreme caution. Redfield and the remaining STARS members are still attempting to uncover information on the project. Continue to monitor their activities and block all attempts to investigate the underground research facilities. We have a problem. I've received information informing me that Umbrella headquarters has sent spies to recover my research on the G virus. There are an unknown number of agents involved. They must not be allowed to take this project away from me as it represents my entire life's work. Search the city thoroughly for any suspicious persons. Detain any such individuals by whatever means deemed necessary and contact me immediately through Annette. With these precautions, any possible threat should be eliminated. I will not allow anyone to steal my work on the G virus, not even Umbrella.
Where are you going, Ada?
To the chemical plant. I have a feeling that's where I'll find John.
Ada, wait! Hey!
Oh, don't leave me here with this dead guy.
Do you read me, Claire? We now have access to the back of the parking lot.
Got it.
I'm getting out of here and heading to the sewer. Can you meet me there?
I'm on my way.
All right. That's 37? Yeah, we're at 37 minutes.
Alright, so if you want to stop it here, that means that we'll just be starting the next episode with a boss fight.
Oh. Nifty! That's good with me.
Okay.
All right. So, we've got a boss fight. That sounds awesome. Looks like Leon has enough weapons to handle it. So we'll see them next time.